So we're here in Shenzhen, so hello.
Yeah, hi, hello, I'm Bryan Bai. Nice to meet you.
So we're here at the JEZETEK and let's go to your showroom. You have a showroom over here.
Sure, let's go.
This is the JEZETEK building, right?
This is JEZTEK building in Shenzhen. The headquarters is back in Sichuan. It's much larger. We have, in Sichuan we have an area about 1.35 million square meters. Okay, this is our showroom.
So how many people work at JEZETEK?
About 15,000.
15,000?
Yeah, 15,000.
And you have lots of different types of technologies that you're doing?
Yeah, we do have some very advanced technology, including, say, satellite navigation, radar control, and we also have some civilian type of products. For example, we have a set-top box.
Set-top box business?
Set-top box product.
You're selling many set-top boxes.
Yeah, we are ranked number 3 in the world. And we also have LED. LED is also a very big industry in the country. And this is our mobile device display area. We do in the mobile device we have both brand name and ODM. Okay, and brand name has been in the market for over a decade, maybe 2 decades. And ODM started about 15, 16 months ago. And we do a lot of design crossing across different platforms. We cover MTK, we cover some other platforms, but Intel is really our focus in the maybe last 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are launching a new...
Yeah, we are launching a new product.
You launching 3G-R.
3G-R, yeah. Intel already have 2 chipset. Okay, the first one is a 3G, which is a dual-core chipset. Okay, and 3G-R is the second chipset for mobile phone. Okay, and 3G-R is a quad-core, 4-core. Okay, and this is a device based on 3G-R, and this device is a 5-inch. We have a pretty fancy design. For example, it is a
display.
Yeah, it's a 2.5D. We have a Corning glass. As you can see, the frame on this part it is metal, and the memory is this one is a 2 + 16 giga, and this one is designed for Micromax. As you can see, this is the Micromax logo, and Micromax is the largest local brand name in India and number 10 in the world. So
this is running the latest Android?
Latest Android 5.1. Yeah, it's a Lollipop.
So it's a high quality display.
Yeah.
So this is not totally entry level, right? This is we're talking about a higher spec.
Yeah, we don't think we should position Intel as an entry level, because Intel, as everybody knows, Intel is the leading CPU company in PC, in personal computer area, and Intel chipset is, the performance of Intel is much better than its competing chipset. Yeah. So, we think Intel should be positioned as a premium product. Okay, so for this product, we, instead of using some very, very, be careful of your step, very, very low spec, we use, we adopted some very, some high grade spec for, compatible with the image of a premium product.
All right, should we sit here for a second?
Yeah.
So this is Intel getting to the next level in the smartphone, right? So
right.
How serious is Intel for this product?
Intel has been very, very serious. I can tell you, we put in somewhere around maybe 50, 60 engineers to develop this product. And Intel on 3G-R, Intel has been co-working with a Chinese company, Rockchip. And for this product, in order to do the fine-tuning, to do the debug, Intel sent in around 60 engineers from everywhere from the world. Okay. For example, people from Finland, people from India, people from everywhere from the United States, they are all gathered around in Fuzhou, the headquarters of Rockchip. and Rockchip, they're also putting around 60, the same amount of engineers. So a total of about 120 engineers have been working together with our engineers to make things happen. Okay, they have been working together for about 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, about 2 months. And right now we are still doing
How soon
some...
is ready for launch?
Okay,
big launch.
We have a different design for different customer. Another design for cloud phone. Cloud phone is...
the cloud phone is in the Philippines,
It's one of the top 3 in the Philippines. Okay. And their shipment is expected in mid-November. And for Micromax, we expect sometime in late November or December we will ship to Micromax.
Right. And so you're doing all the testing right now, you're doing all the fine-tuning for the mass production, and so the software, hardware engineers, this design.
Yeah, we've done our own testing before we sent the testing devices to the customer, okay? And then the customer, they will do their own testing. And we send our FAE to both Micromax and CloudPhone, and working together with their engineer separately in India and Manila, okay? And so, you know, we keep doing the testing, and whenever any bug is found on the device, then people here will work on the debugging.
All right, so they're also optimizing app compatibility, because a lot of some apps on Android are optimized for native code and maybe some games or something.
Yeah.
And so, what's the solution for that?
Well, Intel have already worked together with some app design company, okay, and try to make it compatible with x86. As a matter of fact, we are talking with Rockchip and Intel now. We're trying to put them together, you know, in an app store for Intel CPU, Intel-based devices, consumer, for them to access the games or other apps.
So it would be sorted differently in Google Play. There would be a listing of more optimized apps.
That has not been decided yet. We're you know, the project is undergoing. We're discussing with them.
But you know, how many apps is being talked about that maybe need optimization that way?
Not sure. Not sure. Yeah, because they have to talk to. Well, the thing is, you know, they have to come out with a policy, and they have to talk to the apps design company, and then, you know, we can decide. Yeah.
So so this is a 3G product with a 64-bit x86 CPU.
Right.
So there's 4 big players, right, in the smartphone market.
Yeah.
So how does this CPU positioned compared to the rest of the market?
Okay, this CPU, there are several things. Intel CPU outperforms its competing CPU. Okay, when we say competing, we're not talking about Qualcomm. Let me put it this way. Okay, Qualcomm is a very high end. We have to admit that. Okay, this is well accepted by the market. Okay, but as compared to MTK or Spectrum, several things. For example, first of all, Intel CPU runs 64-bit, and among all the 3G product, Intel is the only one running 64-bit, and all the rest they're running 32-bit. Well,
so all the 64-bit coming out from MediaTek, they're all 4G, they're LTE,
all
right?
4G LTE.
And some markets don't have LTE.
Yeah, so this is their best choice. I mean, it's 64-bit for 3G product. Okay, and another thing is the GPU is very different. Okay, Intel GPU, the same as its competing CPU. Okay, they use ARM Mali. Okay, but Intel use MP4. Okay, as compared to other competing products, they use MP2. Okay, the end result is MP4 could deal with 60 frames per second, as compared to MP2 could only deal with 30 frames per second. Okay, so you know the speed, the processing speed is almost twice, double.
So in developing countries, more and more people, and it's growing actually quite rapidly, can afford and really want higher spec. They want a more premium device, right?
Yeah, let me put it this way. The retail price of this one will be very close to MTK, a little bit more, a little bit higher than Spectrum, but the performance, of course, is better. And the ID is, as you can see, it's very beautiful.
So, but how can it reach that kind of competitive price? Is Intel doing some kind of contribution, subsidy, or something into getting the price lower, or is it just optimized design, or?
Okay, the CPU price is very close to each other. Okay, I think the reason why Intel chipset is outperforming their competing chipset, most likely, Intel has accumulated for decades of experience in PC CPU. Okay, they just transplant the knowledge, the know-how from the PC onto the mobile device. I think that's the reason, and that's also the reason why we choose Intel, because down the road we see the trend that mobile device is moving toward a personal PC. Okay, mobile device eventually will be a personal portable PC. Okay, with phone. Okay, and we give it a name, a phone book, just like phablet. Okay, we give it a name, a phone book, and to achieve that purpose, every mobile device requires a very, very powerful CPU. Okay, and in the past, Intel did not jump into this market because the compatibility problem. For example, to run a mobile device with 256 and 512 mega memory, it doesn't make any difference. I mean, it makes no sense to use an Intel CPU. Okay, because the memory is too small and there's not much can be done on the device. But right now, a lot of higher-end mobile device, they already run 4 plus 64 giga memory. Okay, so that is where the Intel could tell the difference from other CPU.
So it has a high performance when we talk about just using one of the cores, right? Like that's why maybe in some browser benchmarks or something, it can score quite good. And how is it going to be? How big is this going to be? For example, right now you have customer in Philippines,
yeah,
in India, and which other markets are you going to try to get into?
We do have some.
Yeah.
Well, well. Let me put it this way. A lot of leading local kings, leading local brand name, they have been approaching either Intel or JEZETEK or Rockchip. Okay, they ask for the device because they've been doing business with Intel for a long time, and they know how good Intel CPU performs. Okay, they cannot afford not to include Intel-based mobile device into their portfolio. Okay, and everybody wants to be the first one. Okay, so the fact is that we already have firm commitment from some other customers, and also a lot of local kings, they have approached us. Okay, now it's really we have to be very cautious, because instead of serving everybody, okay, we have to consider our human resources constraint. Okay, we want to serve all our customers to their satisfaction. Okay, so for every customer, we have to send our FAE on the field. We have to do all the necessary tests. And if we serve, say, a big amount, 20, 15 or 20 customers, we could end up, everybody is not happy. So right now we are discussing closely with Rockchip and Intel. We need to select our customers and also, to a very, well, not very small range, but not very big amount, big number, so that, we can provide the best service. As a matter of fact, I'm happy to tell you that Rockchip also sent their engineers with our FAE to serve the customer.
So everybody's investing into this, and Intel is serious about this.
Very serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can tell me how many companies in the world they can get 60 engineers flying in China and to be stationed in one city for 2 months just to work on one project. Well, it's not all the companies are affordable.
I think maybe those engineers really enjoyed China and they want to stay. What do you think?
I think everybody enjoys China.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So what's going on upstairs? Is there any chance we can check it out?
Yeah, of course. The whole building, we have, I think, 7 floors. It all belongs to JEZTEK. JEZTEK is a big group. We have some engineers, our own engineers, and we also have some LED people here. Yeah, I can give you a very cool, very quick tour guide.
So what's this area here?
This is a garden, just for people to relax, take a walk, and maybe take a rest when they're when they're tired.
All right, so let's go into the offices.
Okay, the 7th floor is administration office. Okay, right. And let's go down to the 6th floor and the 3rd floor. 6th and 3rd, we have engineers for mobile device. Okay. On 6th and 3rd separately.
So here's the 6th floor and lots of people working here. What they work on?
Well, we do have some other projects, other company, but some of the mobile device engineers are also working here because we're out of space downstairs. So
we're here at the 3rd floor, and here you have some engineers?
Right. We have some engineers working on the 5-inch device. Okay.
So all these guys, they work.
They're working on that Intel-based 5-inch device.
Like design.
Yeah, design. For example, Mr. Wu, he's working on this.
This is the casing. Right there. This is how it looks inside.
PCB.
PCB. Where's the Rockchip Intel CPU? Is it here?
Yes.
There. And dual SIM,
has SIM,
two SIM, TF there.
Speaker motor.
And a good antenna performance. This is the baseband is a big deal for the new Intel baseband.
Yeah.
So it's good reception.
Yeah.
You have good signal.
Exactly.
And this is also some internals.
Yeah.
How it's being made. Also some ID design guys, right? And working right here on the and you're putting the Intel inside logo. It's gonna be on every phone.
On the back cover, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, every phone.
Right. Cool. And different colors gonna be ready. And so you're targeting big quantities?
Yeah, of course. We are talking about 1KK.
Million. Right?
That's the milestone. That's absolutely something we're going to reach.
This is the PCB for this Rockchip Intel 3G-R. There's not a lot of PCBs. It's like very compact.
Yeah.
Around here, and then the battery comes in there. And this one of your engineers is gonna try to put it in. So let's see. Goes in there. All these tiny screws to put it together, and the camera module, front camera, back camera, or opposite. No, I'm just guessing. Maybe it's the opposite. It's one chance 50-50, right? So that was the front, yeah, and then he put the back.
Okay.
There.
Front camera.
And that's it? No, there's a little bit more. The buttons a little bit on the side. So this is similar to optimizing the mass production process, right? In the factory, they will be doing the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Assembly.
Yeah, just step by step.
And you have some engineers at the factory right now, no?
Yeah.
Optimizing how it's going to be mass production.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how many minutes to finish the phone? Usually.
Well,
Yeah.
for the engineer, it takes longer, but in the factory, per production line, the daily output is per line is about 15 to 20, 1.5 to 2,000.
What? 2,000 per day on one line.
On one line, yeah.
All right. And one line is how many people can be?
一条线多少人？12、15。
这组装线，
Yeah.
组装线一般是加在一起26个，
一条线 about 26
加
people,
测试什么
Nice.
including testing people.
So this is real time. In 2 minutes, he actually assembled it, but he didn't put the screws in.
No.
But he did
Yeah.
most of the.
You just want to make sure it works.
Yeah.